This one was from a partner, and they told me that I would be the most loving mother.
Probably that I care about society and the state and where we're going. You know, sometimes it's hard when you're not impacted by a particular issue to show or to be affected by something and to care about it deeply. And but it's important that we do, because especially you, me, we're privileged.
Someone actually taught me how to receive compliments, and I think that was a greater compliment in itself. I think as girls we always struggle with taking compliments. You know, we don't want to seem vain. So a family friend who taught me that.
I like the compliments that I'm smart. You know, I like those ones. Especially when I was younger, they'd say, "Oh, you're so beautiful." When I was younger, I like those. But I think the ones I appreciate are the ones that you're very kind. As I get older, I like the kindness compliment. So there's not one particular compliment. I think those compliments change as I get older.
I've gotten a lot of like superficial ones. They're like, "Oh, you have nice teeth," or something like that, or like, "Wow, you're tall." But that's not really the nicest, because that's just doesn't really mean anything. I was born like this. Compliments, like my brother, he said, like, the last time we were on a walk, he goes, "I just know you're gonna make it. Like, no matter what, I have like full faith that you're gonna like be successful." I laid down the track. So probably that. Not only super nice, but also sort of helps me and gives me hope.
Probably for my dad. So I gave a speech at my mate's 18th. I was 14. I think he just said he was proud of me for that speech. And I was like, yeah.
I think this is going to sound funny, but it's very superficial. The compliments, there's 2 compliments that I've received that have boosted my ego the most. They're from 2 different girls, and that my eyebrows are my worst feature. And I don't know if that's not really a compliment, I guess, but I took it as a compliment, because if my eyebrows are my worst feature, like, I'm good, you know? Like, that's something very fixable. And I guess I've actually just done my eyebrows recently, but they're normally a lot thicker.
I'd say the greatest compliment was when I was working away and our new work friend turned around and said, "Chelsea, you have a really nice voice," in the middle of the conversation. And I felt very warm and like, immediately wanted to like hug him or something, or talk more.
Somebody that I thought was incredibly smart, you know, someone who's doing great things perceives me as somebody who's switched on, which gave me a lot of confidence. So, and then obviously people saying that I'm all right at soccer is a nice compliment too. But I'll take that first one.
That I'm nice, I guess.
I'd say the nicest thing, and a few people have said it to me, is that I'm a very confident person. And they told me that they wish they were as confident as me. And I don't think I exude confidence. But a lot of people have given me that compliment.
I say one of the nicest compliments I received was that I find meaning in the moments that other people don't.
It's gonna sound weird, but nicest compliment I would say, they have kind hands. Yeah, I don't know. I never really thought I got told actually a few times by a few people that I was like, I have really kind hands. So it's not like a compliment you hear every day, but I don't know, it's like that, like when I hold someone, when I touch someone, and I don't know, it's made me feel like special in a way. I don't know, I'm not gonna hand model now, but I think it's unique.
A lot of people say that I'm generous. I get superficial compliments about my hair and when I actually put effort into my appearance, but the fact that my friends think I'm willing to help them whenever they need is really lovely to hear, because I do want to be like that.
I've worked a lot with the kids and taught kids a lot. Like my last maybe 7 years, I've been teaching and assisting kids in martial arts. And probably one of the best comments I got from one of the parents said, "You're really good at working with the kids, and the kids really like you." I think that resonated a lot with me, is just because I'm always trying just to be myself.
I had an honours supervisor who was notoriously hard to please, wouldn't give up praise very easily, and would write the most terrifying brief email responses to my work, and sometimes even just write the word no in the margin of my work. And one of the best feelings I've ever had was when I finished my thesis, I got my marks back and everything, and she just said, "Well done." And that meant a lot to me.
So I was recently just talking with a friend, showing her like a book or something. And she just said to me, she said, "Oh, Tamara, you're such a well-rounded human." And I was like, "Oh, that's really nice, actually." Because I think she meant like, "Oh, you're interested in this and you're interested in this and this." And it's like sort of very different areas. And it just came together quite nicely. It was quite a nice compliment.
Someone told me that I definitely looked hotter now than I did when I was back in school. So it's pretty nice.
One of my friends one time said she would like to write a book about me and just read my mind because it's so unique. And I think that's one of the best you can get. To be unique in this world is a huge compliment, I'd say.